Good day everyone, I'm Glenmar M. Loyola and today we'll be talking about fundamental accounting technique, the straight line method of depreciation. The straight line method is a simple accounting technique used to calculate depreciation of an asset by spreading its cost evenly over its estimated useful life. This results in equal depreciation expense each period. So what exactly is the straight line method? It's a simple way to calculate how much an asset loses value over time. We call that depreciation. The idea is to spread the asset cost evenly over its estimated useful life. This means we'll have the same depreciation expense every period, which makes these things easy to track. So now that we know the straight line method, let's proceed to the formula. Look at the formula first. The annual depreciation expense is calculated as annual depreciation expense is equals to cost of asset minus salvage value over the useful life in terms of years. Now, let's break down the variables. Cost of asset, this is the total amount you paid to buy and set up the asset, likely delivery fees or installment costs like that. And next is salvage value, the estimated value of the asset at the end of its useful life. What do you think you can sell it for later? And lastly, useful life, how long you expect the asset to help your business make money. So now that we know the straight line method in depreciation and the formula, let's proceed to problem solving to really appreciate this topic. Let's put into the practice with an example. Suppose a company buys a delivery van for $500,000. They estimated its salvage value is $50,000 and it will be useful for 9 years. Using the formula, annual depreciation expense is equals to cost of asset minus salvage value over the useful life. Let's know the variables. Cost of asset is $500,000. Salvage value is the $50,000 and the useful life is the 9 years. Plugging into the formula is 500,000 minus 50,000 all over 9. So the annual depreciation is 50,000. So the company will record 50,000 in depreciation expense every year for 9 years. Let's solve this second example. A small business purchased a high-end office computer for only 45,000. The company estimated the computer will have a salvage value of 5,000 and a useful life of 4 years. Using the same formula again, annual depreciation expense is equals to the cost of asset minus salvage value over the useful life in terms of years. Let's identify the variables. Cost of asset is equals to 45,000, salvage value is equals to 5,000, and the useful life is 4 years. Next is plugging into the formula. Solution, annual depreciation is equals to 45,000 minus 5,000 over 4. So the annual depreciation now is 10,000. That means 10,000 in depreciation expense each year for 4 years. If they wanted monthly depreciation, they just divided it by 10,000 by 12, about 8.33 per month. Now, let's recap the key points. First, even cost allocation. The core purpose is to spread an asset total cost equally over its estimated useful life. This results in the same depreciation expense for every period. Second, simple easy to use formula. It relies on only 3 key variables, no complex calculation. Third, predictable financials. Consistent expenses make it easier for business to forecast budgets, plan cash flow, and present stable financial statement to stakeholders. Fourth, book value matches salvage value. By the end of the asset useful life, it books value with equal its estimated salvage value. Lastly, best for assets with steady utility. Ideal for assets that provides roughly the same benefits each year. Furniture or standard machinery rather than assets that lose value quickly, like technology. In conclusion, the straight-line depreciation method is a foundational accounting tool that simplifies the process of allocating an asset's cost over its useful life. By spreading expenses evenly each period, it provides consistency, predictability, and ease of calculation, making it a to-go choice for business with assets that deliver steady values. Its key strength lies in its simplicity, ensuring financial statements remain clear and budgets are easier to forecast. While it may not be best fit for assets that loses value rapidly, it remains one of the most widely used depreciation methods due to its practicality and transparency. I'm Glenmar M. Loyola, and this is my presentation for Engineering Economics. Thank you for listening.